Hey everybody, it's Michael from the Loftus Party. Thanks for stopping by, checking out the channel. Hit like, hit subscribe, do the little bell thing, you get the alerts. Okay, so here's the deal. Today was supposed to be a Han Solo review. Han Solo, I love Star Wars. I'll get to that, I'll do it in another video. I can't ignore the Roseanne thing. So this video is going to be my reaction to the whole Roseanne Barr controversy, racist tweets, all that stuff. And now if you're like, holy crap, this guy's about to defend Roseanne, easy, easy. Untwist your panties. That's not going to happen. A couple of things. This is just like really off the cuff. I'm pissed. I'm super pissed. I got friends that work over on that show, good friends, good people, and man, you're riding high. You're like, I'm on the #1 show. We are crushing it, and then you get blindsided by this madness. Blindsided. So here's the deal. The channel is mostly fun and reviews and me talking about some politics and stuff, and I don't want it to be like down and depressing, but whatever. I also don't want to be a puss and like totally ignore this giant thing. I got very little sleep last night. My phone started ringing literally at like 3 o'clock in the morning. This is the BBC calling. We'd like you to talk to us about the Roseanne thing. Do you mind? Sorry if we woke you. And so I did that interview and I did another interview, but I'll get back to that later. There are some things that we can learn from this. I hope the Roseanne thing. Racism, not cool, not cool. And then whatever, Joe Scarborough's like, she called Valerie Jarrett an ape, and I hate it when people misquote. She said Planet of the Apes. I think she was talking about Dr. Zira from Planet of the Apes, comparing Valerie Jarrett. It's neither here nor there, but like it's kind of part of it. So what we've learned, Valerie Jarrett is black. I didn't know that. So anyway, I guess I'm ignorant. Born in Iran, Valerie Jarrett. Don't know if does that make you African American, or I don't know. That's silly. I'm trying to make jokes. Anyway, Roseanne's done a bunch of tweets like this, and so boink, she's gone. Now let's get to the double standard, because you have to admit there looks like there's a big double standard going on. I find it odd that MSNBC had a big, like, everyday racism special, and they featured Al Sharpton on it. Like, yikes, we could go back into Al's past and dig up some doozies, and he still has a TV show. Here come the choppers. They realize I'm talking about Roseanne and race relations, and so the comedy police are gonna take me away. Keith Olbermann. Here's a weird one. Keith Olbermann, go look at his tweets. That guy said some horrific things, some horrifying things, and he's still getting a check from Disney. They just hired him on ESPN. The list goes on and on. Joy Reid said some. So there appears to be a double standard that if you lean one way politically, you get a bunch of chances. Now, however, Roseanne, this isn't the first tweet she's made, and Disney's a private company, so it's just a drag, man. It's just a total drag. Wanda Sykes, very funny girl, Wanda Sykes. She called the president an orangutan, and Bill Maher called the president an orangutan. Did a big long bit about how Trump's mom. He's like, I want you to prove that your mother wasn't banging an orangutan in the 1940s in Brooklyn, like. Yee! So it's vicious all over. Disney's a private company, and so they canned her, and it bummed me out. Now here's the weird part. Now here's where I get to the BBC thing. So they called me up, and in typical British fashion, they had a very philosophical view of things, and it was a take that I hadn't heard. Can we? And this is what I want to ask you guys. Can you separate the art from the artist? Like. This British DJ, very nice gentleman, Niall, I believe his name was, on BBC 5 Live. We were talking about it, and like, Bill Cosby, he's gonna go to jail, horrifying things. But now if you go back and listen to a Bill Cosby album, comedy album, does that cease being funny? Can you not separate that? Can you, when you listen to it, and I think I could. I think I could go back and listen to a Cosby album and be like, yeah, that's still funny. Viacom pulled all of Roseanne's reruns from the original show, and I can see why they would do that. But like, does watching Roseanne make you a racist? Does watching Bill Cosby make you want to drug some woman's drink? I think it goes to, you don't want to support that person in that endeavor. So then I would ask you this: if you knew they weren't making any money off of it, if you knew it was just the other cast members, would you still? It's an interesting question. So I want to hear from you guys. Let's leave a comment below, like Gary Glitter. You know that song you hear at every like rock and roll? It's actually called Rock and Roll Part 2. It's at every sporting event. Hey, da-dun-da-dun. That guy did some horrible things, but I still rock out to that song. So, can you separate the art from the artist? That's what I want to know. Leave a comment below, and let's try to figure it out. You guys are awesome. I'll do another video. I'll do a solo review because I care deeply about Star Wars. I'm bummed for my friends on Roseanne. It's a bad situation. You guys are the best. We'll get back to the comedy next week. I love you. You look great. TheLoftusParty.com. It's where all the videos are, the podcast. Things are happening because of you guys are making it happen. Everything's funnier when you sing it. All right, I'll see you next time.